kes sa oled taevas, võitsid olgu sinu nimi, sinu kuninglik tulgu, sinu tahtmine sündigu nagu taevas, nõnda ka maa peal.
Meie igapäevast leiba anna meile täna päev ja anna meile andeks meie võlad, nagu meiegi andeks anname. Ja ära saada Kristus, vaid päästa meid ära kurjast.
Ole tervitatud Maarja, täis armu, issand on sinuga, õnnistatud oled sa naiste seas ja õnnistatud on sinu ihuviigi Jeesus.
Püha Maarja, Jumala, palun meie patuste eest nüüd ja meie surmatunnina.
Isa ja Poja ja Püha Vaim.
Aamen.
So is it running? Is it running?
Yeah.
Okay. So, dear parents, something went wrong with the email that I sent. Only a few parents got the email that announced the catechism, and others did not get it. So I have to check what went wrong. Sorry about that. In the future, there will be a catechism. Every Sunday I am here. Every Sunday I am here. There will be a catechism, so you can also check the webpage. Okay, so welcome back. Tere tulemast tagasi. How do you say holidays? Holidays.
Vaheaeg. Vaheajalt. From holidays.
Yeah,
vaheajalt.
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 Ajalt. That's Vaheajalt. Okay, tere tulemast tagasi. Vaheajalt. Yeah. So also there are still some tests missing. Some tests are missing. I wrote an email to the parents, I hope they got it. I know it's been a long time till that's, till mais oli long time. Kaua aika.
Pikka aika.
Yeah. So still, and maybe you do remember. Who remembers what we did before the holidays?
Kes mäletab viimast katehheesi?
Probably not, I suppose.
Mis me rääkisime?
Ei minusta.
Mis oli viimane katehheesi teema?
Teema.
We talked about the pühakute osadus.
Pühakute osadus.
So, who can explain, mida õpetavad need 9 käsusõnad pühakute osadusse? Maybe in his own words.
Nii oma sõnadega, mida tähendab siis pühakute osadus?
Do you have it?
I have.
Oh, it's a test. All right. Just a test. Okay.
But today's material is different.
This is for today, and this is the next. I'll give you for next time. I'll give to you. Yeah? Please.
Yes, et kõik on osaduses ja. Nii.
Okay, anything else?
Sõnad pühakute osadust õpetavad, et kiriku vaimsed hüved, nii sisemised kui välised, on ühised kõigile tema liikmetele tänu nendele vahelisele lähedasele ühendusele.
Okay, so they share something. Those members, they share goods of the church.
Häid asju, kiriku asju, häid asju, hüvesid.
This is not money, spiritual goods.
Need on vaimsed hüved, vaimsed head asjad.
And why do they share? Because of the union of faith and grace.
Ja kuna nad on ühendatud usus ja armus,
siis seetõttu nad ühine arm, ühine usk.
Ja mida te mõtlete, lapsed, kas kõik kirikulapsed osalevad selles hüvede osaduses?
Küsimus oli, kas kõik kirikulapsed osalevad selles hüvede osaduses?
Kas kõik osalevad?
Ma arvan, et ei.
No, ei. He thinks that no, not everybody.
So not, and that's right, not all. But who exactly?
The living members.
No, they can participate. That's not the criteria. The living can participate. You can participate.
I thought like the living members of the church.
The living members, yes. Only they participate. That's right. Dead members.
Elavad liikmed.
What is a living member?
Kes on elav liige.
And what is a dead member?
Ja mis on selle elavuse nii-öelda?
Patricia.
Ja nagu see surnud liige on nagu see, kes ei ole jumala armus, kes on teinud surmatu.
There is no mortal sin and you are in the state of grace.
Yes, that's the living member.
Ja see on elav liige.
And what's the dead member?
Kes on surnud liige? Kes on siis surnud kiriku liige? Põhiline, vasta.
Patricia.
Kes ei ole siis jumala armus, kes on teinud surmatu.
Yeah, he's in state of mortal sin and he's not a grace and God.
That's it.
See on õige.
Okay. So that was a little repetition of last time, and now we continue with our catechism.
Nüüd jätkame uue kateheesi osaga.
So today we talk about those who are not, a little more detailed, who are not part of the communion of
Täna me siis
saints.
räägime nendest liikmetest, kes pole elavas ühenduses pühakutega.
Who really have no part in it.
Et kellel tõepoolest ei ole osa sellest.
Who could that be? Who could have absolutely no part?
Nii, kes võivad olla need, kellel absoluutselt ei ole osadust? The communion of saints, you mean? Or communion with
We're
God?
still no, communion of saints.
Communion of
So
saints.
who is the most outside? Who can?
Kes on kõige rohkem
The most
väljaspool? Kõige rohkem.
Even more than the ordinary mortal sinner.
Isegi rohkem kui tavaline surmavatu seisundis liige.
Need, kes ei ole kiristatud.
Who is not baptized?
Yeah. Yes, and who else?
Jaa. Ja kes veel? Kes pole ristitud? Kes veel, kes ei ole osa?
Let us say, who will never have a chance to become.
Kellel pole mitte kunagi isegi võimalust saada osadusse.
Kes ei usu
Who doesn't believe?
Vana traditsiooni
Who doesn't believe the old traditional Catholic faith?
But they have a chance, they can convert, they can get this.
Nad võivad ju pöörduda, eks ole. Võimalust pöörduda.
Need, kes on pöördus.
Who are in the hell.
Yes, exactly. They are the most outside because they can never come back, they can never return to this.
Põrgused ei saa kunagi enam välja sealt. Nad on sinna mõistetud.
And in this life, those who do not belong to the church, neither to the body of the church, members of the church, nor to the soul of the church. Soul means spiritually, in their heart.
Et hing tähendab siis vaimselt südames.
So because those who are not members of the church, because they live maybe in Afghanistan and don't know the church, but in their heart they have a desire for the true religion. And for
Näiteks
God.
need, kes elavad Afganistanis ja pole katoliku kirikust ei tea midagi, aga neil on sisemine soov hinges saada Jumalaga.
And they can be part of, they can belong to the soul of the church.
Nad võivad olla siis nagu kiriku hingega osaduses.
So, but those who don't even belong to the soul, they have no part in the communion of
Aga need,
saints.
kes ei ole isegi hingega osaduses, nagu niisugune, kes on kõrguseks ole, nendel pole võimalust.
And you said already those who are in mortal sin, we see that. And also those who are outside the true church.
Et siis need, kes on surmavatuses, mis katoliklased, ja siis need, kes ei ole katolikud, ehk on katoliku kirikust väljas.
And we'll talk a little bit about those people who are outside the
Me
church.
räägime natuke sellest, nendest inimestest, kes on väljaspool kirikut.
So this is a number of people. I just number them. So
Neid on hästi palju.
this is the infidels
nii et siis mitte kuulekad või noh siis infidels,
those who don't have the faith.
kelle pole usku.
But I'll explain a little better what it needs to be explained. Then the Jews,
Juudid,
the heretics,
hereetikud,
the apostates,
apostaadid ehk ususalgajad,
the schismatics,
skismaatikad ehk lahkulööjad
and the excommunicated.
ja need, kes on kirik pannud kiriku vande alla ehk siis ekskommunikeeritud.
So I'll explain everyone.
Igaühte seletab nüüd täpsemalt.
So first, infidels. What exactly does that mean?
Mis tähendab siis täpselt siis uskumatud?
So an infidel is someone who is not baptized
siis ta ei ole ristitud
and who does not believe in Jesus
ja
Christ.
Jeesuse Kristusesse ei usu.
Who maybe believes in false gods.
Ta võib uskuda valesid jumalaid.
So the pagans.
Näiteks, ta on paganais.
Or they believe in one God,
kuigi nad usuvad ühte jumalasse,
but not in the Messiah.
aga mitte Messiasse vabastajasse, päästjasse. Kes on siis?
So these are, for examples, who could that be? Who believes in one God, but not in the Messiah?
Kes usuvad ühte jumalat ja mitte Messiasse? Kes?
Näiteks moslemid.
Moslems.
Exactly. Very good. The Muslims are infidels. They believe in God. Yes, that's good. Yes, but they don't believe in the Messiah, and that's why they are infidel.
We call they are believers. Yeah, they are believers, but they are infidels.
Yeah, but
what mean
believer
infidel
means baptized, but does not believe in the Messiah.
But Muslims are not baptized.
Not baptized. I'm sorry. It means not baptized and does not believe in the Messiah. That's an infidel. Not baptized and does not believe in the Messiah.
But they are believers.
Yeah, but not faithful. They're not the true faith.
Mm-hmm.
They believe in something. I mean, the pagans are believers too. They believe in their gods.
Yeah.
But the Muslims have false faith. They don't have the true faith.
Right? So infidel to Catholic Church, let's say. Infidel means truudusetu.
Means not baptized and does not believe in Jesus. That means infidel. That's what how the church defines this word.
Yeah.
Infidel. Okay.
Siis on need, kes ei ole ristitud ja kes ei usu Jeesus Kristus. Need on infidel.
They can believe in God like the Muslims, but they are still infidel because they don't have the true faith. They don't believe in the Messiah.
Word can be infidel because the non-believer is
maybe there is not in Estonian, I don't know.
Maybe
because believer is someone who believes something, but an infidel is someone in the church definition.
Inside the church.
Is exactly so. I don't know, maybe there is no exact Estonian translation.
No, selles mõttes täpselt, kes oleks
truudusetu. In worldly transcription, infidel means fidel is true, troi.
Yeah, exactly.
True. I'm true to my wife. Yeah?
That's faithless. That's faithless. That would be in English faithless. Someone who is without faith to his wife, faithless. But infidel means in English, even in secular, someone who is not a believer.
Okay.
But the church explains exactly what it means: not baptized and does not believe in the Messiah.
Et see infidel, mida isa Folker ütleb, on praegu niimoodi, et ta ei ole ristitud ja ta ei usu Messiat Jeesus Kristus.
And the Jews then.
Nüüd juudid.
Because they are not numbered among the infidels.
Sest need juudid ei ole loetletud sinna infideli juurde.
Yeah. So they are not baptized.
Nad ei ole ristitud kõigepealt.
But they believe in a Messiah. But not Jesus.
Nad usuvad vabastajasse Messiasse küll, aga see ei ole nende jaoks Jeesus Kristus.
Kes siis?
Who then?
See on juudid.
Who then is this Messiah?
He hasn't come yet. They still wait.
Nii et nad ootavad ikka edasi veel on Messias, nende juutide jaoks ei ole Messias veel saabunud. Nad ootavad edasi jah, et tuleks. Ja nad lükkasid tagasi Jeesuse ja ootavad ikkagi nii-öelda jutumärkides õiget
So that's why they're not infidels, because they believe in a Messiah.
Ja sellepärast nad usuvad ikkagi nõndanimetatud, eks ole, messiast, aga
But it's the wrong Messiah.
usuvad vale messiast.
That's why they're a special group of those who are outside the community.
But not all Jews are infidels, because there is a Baptist Jews and even Catholic Jews.
Well,
they
there
are
are
not
so-called
big part of them.
Messianic Jews. There is a group of Jews who are not baptized, but who believe in Jesus.
Seal on olemas mingi erigrupp veel juute, kes pole kristitud, aga kes usuvad Jeesus. Why they don't believe baptized? Why they don't want baptized?
They're a little bit like they're a little bit like Jewish Protestants. They only believe in the Bible and they have no sacraments.
Ja neil ei ole ka, nad on juudi protestandid mõnes mõttes.
Yeah.
They are not Catholics.
No. They are not.
This is another sect, but there's real Jews who are real Catholics also.
Well, of course, there are Catholics who come from Judaism. Mm-hmm. That's the so-called Jew Christians in the Holy Bible. St. Paul calls them the Jews. Like the apostles were that kind of. They are. So that's a Jew who becomes a Catholic. That's
juut, kes hakkab katoliiklus.
But he is a normal Catholic.
Tema on normaalne katolik.
He just comes
by blood they are Jews, but by beliefs they are.
So that's a normal Christian. Normal
Christian.
Yeah. But the Messianic Jews, they, as far as I know, they don't have a baptism, but they believe in Jesus.
Ja need on siis erigrupp juute, kes ei ole ristitud, ei taha võtta vastu ristmist, aga nad usuvad Jeesusesse ja usuvad Jeesusesse.
I once met one in Spain,
Hispaanias korraks kohtus.
In Sevilla.
Sevillas kohtus.
And he talked to me, and he went to mass.
Tuli Missade isegi.
But he didn't go to communion.
Aga ta ei tulnud armulauale.
And we talked afterwards, and he said he is a Jew, but he believes in Jesus. He says.
Jah, ta ütles, et ma olen juut, aga ma usun Jeesusesse.
Et ta enam kristiti taga midagi?
It wasn't. As far as I know, it wasn't.
A very strange sect.
Yeah, it's strange. It's strange, but they're actually, as far as I know, they're expanding quickly. At the moment, because of the corona crisis in Israel, they have gained a lot of followers.
Nii et tänu koroonakriisile on nende hulk, nende messianistike juutide hulk hakkab kasvama.
Yeah, so it's interesting. Maybe they're not, maybe they can be missionized. I don't know. Maybe they're a little bit open. Because they're very enthusiastic. So let's see. Like Protestants, like a little bit like evangelicals, a little bit, just without Okay, so next one, that is the heretics. What is heretic? Heretic is baptized.
Heretic ketser on ristitud.
But he denies a part of the Catholic teaching.
Aga ta eitab suurt osa katoliku õpetusest.
For example, the old Arians, they were baptized. In the old days, there was a sect called Arians.
Nii aarialaste sekt oli kunagi ammu keskajal.
They were baptized, but they did not believe that Jesus is God.
Aga nad ei uskunud, et Jeesus Kristus on Jumal.
They just thought he was a creature.
Oota.
They just believed he was a creature.
Nad uskusid, et ta on ikkagi loodud. Et ta olend loodud on.
Nur Mensch. Ainult
inimene. Et ta oli nagu loodud inimene, ta ei olnud Jumal.
Aga muud mida? Et siis nad enam teist asju
ei. Nad ei uskunud, et Jeesus on Jumal. Meie usume, et Jeesus on Jumal, inimene ja Jumal. Nemad uskusid, et Jeesus on ainult inimene.
And then there were other sects, and especially today, of course, the Protestants.
Ja nüüd see teine sekt, mida aarialased olid vanased, aga nüüd tänapäeval siis protestandid nii-öelda.
Most Protestants are baptized.
Enamik protestante on ristitud.
But let us say all Protestants are baptized, because those who are not even Christians. The Mormons, there are the Mormons, they're not even baptized, but they're not even Christians. But the Protestant is baptized, but he denies some part of the Catholic doctrine.
Nii et protestant on see, kes on ristitud, aga ta ei usu teatud osa katoliku õpetusest.
For example, what most of them deny is the papacy.
Näiteks enamik neist ei usu paavstusse, et Peetrus oli paavst.
and many deny the teaching about Our Lady.
ja väga paljud lükkavad tagasi õpetuse Pühast Neitsi Maarjast.
So they are also not members of the communion of
Nad ei
saints.
ole seetõttu pühade osaduses.
So now, next one, apostates.
Apostaadid, kes on apostaadid? Ususalgajad, jah?
They were former Catholics.
Nad on siis nad on endised katoliiklased.
But then at one point they have solemnly and publicly abjured the Catholic faith.
Aga siis mingil hetkel nad on abjure.
Denounce.
Denounce, tagasi lükanud.
Yeah.
Tagasi lükanud.
So,
Reject.
yeah, reject publicly
Yeah.
in a ceremony. I do not believe in the Catholic doctrine anymore, that Jesus is God, that there is a Trinity. I do not believe it anymore. That's apostate.
Apostaat ütleb avalikult, et ta ei usu Jeesus Kristust, ta ei usu kolmanni Jumalasse, ta ei usu
The whole religion, the whole Christian religion.
Kõik lükkab tagasi kogu kristliku õpetuse.
Need on praegu olemas, jah?
Ja apostaadid, need on apostaadid, ususalved. Ta on endine katoliiklane ja ta lükkab tagasi kiriku.
So he broke with everything, with the whole religion, and he made this with a solemn act publicly.
I don't know how solemn.
Or external, an external act. It has
Others know that.
External.
Yeah.
It has to be external.
Väljapoolne.
So not just inside,
Ja,
but it has to.
ise mõtled niimoodi, vaid sa ütled seda ka kellegi teisele, to your wife, to your child, to
Yes,
your
external,
friend.
exactly.
Somebody
Yes.
had to hear.
That's it.
Keegi peab kuulma seda.
That's
Ta
it.
ei häbene seda, et ta ei lükkab tagasi.
So they are also not part of the communion of
Nemad ei
saints.
ole ka usalduses.
Now the schismatics.
Nüüd skismaatikud.
Ma olen kuulnud kõigist paljudest.
So they are not necessarily heretics. It's possible that they accept the whole faith.
Nii et skismaatikud ei pruugi olla hereetikud või ketserid, eks ole. Nad võivad palju asju uskuda, mis nad lükkavad.
But they refuse to be in union with the lawful pastors of the church.
Aga nad ei ole osadused, nad ei usu ridiculism once more.
They refuse to be in union with the Pope.
Nad keelduvad olema ühenduses paavstiga ja biskopidega ja ühesõnaga kiriku eliidiga.
So usually schismatics are also heretics. Usually.
Tavaliselt on skismaatikud ühtlasi samal ajal ka hereetikud.
But it's not necessary.
Aga mitte ei tingimata.
Sometimes it's really just a denial to obey.
Nad lihtsalt keelduvad kuulendumas.
In good things, of course, to obey in good things. Like just simply, for example, in the very beginning of orthodoxy,
ortodoksia õigeusklikkuse alguses.
The main dispute was not about the teaching.
Põhiline vaidlus polnud mitte õpetuslik.
The main dispute was that the Patriarch of Constantinople did not want to be submitted to the Pope.
Et see põhiline vaidlus oli selles, et Konstantinoopoli patriarh, kus praegu tüüpi on. Konstantinoopoli patriarh ei tahtnud alluda paavstile.
He wanted to be the first man.
Ta tahtis olla paavst, ta selles esimene paavst.
That is how the orthodoxy was born.
Ja niimoodi siis tekkis selline Roomast sõltumata või Rooma mitte alluv ortodoksia.
So by now, many hundred years later, they are also heretics.
Nüüd mitusada aastasada hiljem on nad ühtlasi ka hereetikud.
But when they started out, it was only a schism.
Aga kui nad lahku lõid, siis oli see ainult nagu kiriku lõhe, et õpetuslikult ei olnud mingisuguseid.
So even they are not members of the communion of saints.
Nemad ei ole ka siis ühenduses pühaduses.
So the last group, that is the excommunicated.
Viimane grupp on siis ekskommunikeeritud ehk väljaspool armulava osadusest ilma jäetud. Kirikuvande, eesti keeles öeldakse kirikuvande alla pandud. Kirikuvanne on ekskommunikatsioon.
Mis nende nimi on?
Need on ekskommunikeeritud ehk kirikuvande alla pandud.
So these are.
Kirikust välja heitma.
Okay, let me explain. You translate because I don't understand what you're saying. Okay, so let me just translate. Now it'll be, and then come the question.
Estonian word for excommunication is kirikuvande alla. You are put under the church swearing. I swear you.
Yeah, I'll explain what it means.
I don't know. Maybe it comes from German language.
I'll explain what it means. So, excommunicated, that's someone who has committed a serious crime against religion.
Nii et need on, kes on pannud usu vastu toime tõsise kuriteo.
Or some other crime.
Või mõni muu mõrv või
and then
kuriteo.
The Pope or the Bishop puts a punishment on him.
Ja siis paavst või piiskop paneb talle siis karistuse, paneb ta karistuse alla.
And the punishment means he is separated from the body of the Catholic Church.
Ja see karistuse mõte on sellest, et ta on, see ekskommunikeeritu on eraldatud kiriku kehast.
He is not separated by grace necessarily.
Ta ei ole
from grace.
Armust võib-olla eraldatud.
Because only God knows what is inside.
Sest ainult Jumal teab, mis on sees, eks ole.
But the punishment separates him from the body of the church.
Aga kiriku kehast või kiriku ihust on ta eraldatud.
So he is not a formal member anymore.
Ta ei ole enam õige liige. Ta ei ole enam formaalne liige.
And this punishment is put on someone not only for vengeance.
Et see ei ole pandud, see karistus pole pandud mitte kättemaksuks.
But it's a punishment that is placed because this is the last hope of the church to make this person convert.
Et see on kiriku viimane lootus, et see inimene pöördub oma sellest kurjast teost, mida ta tegi ära.
The last attempt of
viimane
the church to make this person return and repent.
When it does again this same crime, then it's over. Kaput.
What?
Comment from Oscar.
Yes.
And when this excommunicated person does again this crime, then he is kaput.
He's kaput.
Yeah.
Well, no.
We don't know.
Then he doesn't know. There's not a second excommunication. He just cannot come to church. He cannot receive the sacraments, the blessings. He cannot partake of anything.
No näiteks ta ei saa armulauda vastu võtta, ta ei saa õnnistust vastu võtta, eks ole, ta ei saa karistada.
So for example, every real heretic
iga tõeline hereetik
is excommunicated.
On excommunicated.
That is someone who knows the church teaches it differently and who has been admonished by the Pope or the Bishop, and he still continues to believe or teach the heresy, and then he is automatically excommunicated. That's for a Catholic who teaches a false teaching.
Nii et kui katoliiklane õpetab vale õpetust, hakkab luterlaseks, hakkab luteri ideid näiteks levitama, siis ta on hereetik.
Yeah. Also, those who commit the crime of abortion.
Näiteks need, kes on korda saatnud abordi kuriteo.
This crime
see on mõrv.
Carries it with itself automatically the excommunication.
Automaatselt, ta karistab ennast ise nagu automaatselt, kui ta paneb toime lapse tappu ehk abordi, siis ta automaatselt ekskommunikeeritakse.
So should we be afraid of this punishment?
Kas me peaksime kartma seda karistust?
Yes, we should.
Ja me peaksime.
Because it's the worst and most terrible punishment that the church
could accept.
Because of the deprivation of goods. They are deprived of public prayers.
Nad eemalduvad või lükkavad tagasi. Not deprived on.
They are taken
away.
They're not allowed. They cannot go to mass anymore.
Nad ei või enam Missade tulla. You can come to mass, but you can't receive sacraments. Maybe.
No, this is.
Even come to the church space.
Yes.
Ei tohi isegi Missade kirikusse tulla.
As far as I know, yes, he cannot even come to mass. He cannot receive any sacraments.
Ei tohi mingeid sakramente saada, vastu võtta.
No indulgences.
Indulgentse.
We'll talk about what is this later, a little later. Yeah. And he cannot even be buried in a Christian way.
Ja ta ei tohiks olla isegi maetud kristliku komme järgi.
So
even I remember they were buried outside of the Christian
and without
blessed land.
without ceremony.
Ja without ceremony, ilma tseremooniata ja väljaspool surnuaeda, kristlik surnuaeda.
So they're really pushed out of the Christian community.
Nii et nad on nagu kristlaste kogukonnast nagu eemale tõrjutud või eemale.
Ei tohi läheneda kirikule ega tulla sisse.
See on nagu comment from Pascal. Et he doesn't mean he even can't approach the church building.
He can approach, but he cannot participate in mass.
Aga missal ei tohi, võib-olla tohib läheneda, aga missal ei tohi käis.
I guess he can, maybe he's allowed to go into a church by himself and pray. That's probably.
Võib-olla on lubatud minna kirikusse ja palvetada.
But he cannot participate in the public prayers.
Aga ta ei tohi nagu avalikest tseremooniatest osaleda, palvestest ja nii edasi.
So, is there, and remember, this punishment is not to exact vengeance, but to help them.
Nii et see karistus ei ole mitte nagu kätte maksta või teha niimoodi kiusata, eks ole, vaid anda talle võimalust pöörduda, eks ole, õigest usku tagasi.
It's like a child, for example, a child, a son or a daughter, if he or she does a little bit wrong, like steal sweets, maybe she gets a small punishment.
Kui sa varastad, eks ole, mingisugust kommi või koopu, siis sa saad väikese karistuse.
Or if it's a little worse thing, maybe beating someone, maybe he will be arrested in his room for a couple of hours or a day.
Võib-olla siis, kui sa oled nagu peksnud kedagi, siis sa saad punishment.
For example, we call it arrest.
Koduarrest, pasi kinni siin, sa ei tohi kuskil.
So you don't come out of your room until you...
Sa ei tohi oma ruumist välja minna näiteks.
Okay. But what if, for example, what if the child, let us say, what would be a terrible crime? A child,
kills a cat.
Not even that. I would say, what if a child becomes a member of a criminal gang? A gang.
Kui sa näiteks oled mingi lähed seal Mennipargis mingi kuritegeliku mingi gängi või kampaani.
Like a real criminal who steal, rob, who murder.
Kes peksavad, kes röövivad.
Then the father can decide, can say, I ban you from my house.
Et ma viskan su majast välja, lähed välja kortest.
Because simply arresting him or slapping him will not help.
Kui sa peksamine ja ma ei tea, muud karistused lihtsalt ei loe.
But if he cannot come home anymore, that might help.
But it can't be a 10 years old because it's a little bit older.
A little bit older.
10 years old, a little bit older.
Let's say a 16-year-old.
Yeah, maybe 16 aastane.
Okay, so maybe this is the only thing that might be if you cannot come home anymore. Maybe. It's a hope. It's only hope. And for excommunication is the same. It's the last thing the church tries to make somebody come back.
Näiteks kui isa karistab niimoodi, eks ole, lähed välja sellise teost, eks ole. Et see on umbes kirikuga analoogia mingil määral ekskommunikatsiooniga. Et see on viimane siis karistus, et ta äkki tuleb tagasi ja parandab meelt, kahetseb seda ja tuleb sealt kängist ära. Võni, sa saad analoogiast saad aru seda.
So how can we help those poor people who are excommunicated?
Kuidas me saame siis neid aidata, neid vaeseid hiinidest?
What do you think? How can we help them to return?
Tagasi tulla kirikusse.
How can we?
Pray.
Yes, pray. And what if you know one personally?
Ja kui me tunneme neid isiklikult.
Maybe he likes you and he talks to you sometimes.
Näiteks teineteisele siis saab ju rääkida.
Of course, always pray, but what with such a person, if you know someone who's your friend?
Siis sa võid rääkida ja ütelda, et tuleb tagasi ja
maybe what can we do? We can give him advice. We can try to advise.
Nõuanda lihtsalt sellisel juhul, et lõpeta ära, paranda meelt. Metanoia, see meeleparandus.
Yes, in a friendly way, the way he might hear it. Listen, do good work, do him good, actually.
Neid teha talle hea.
Works of mercy.
Armu või kalastust teha.
Show him that he's still loved.
Et näidata talle, et me ikkagi armastame kõik teha ja vaata lühise. Ja when we can't, say, receive sacraments, then he also can't receive the confession.
Yes.
Yeah.
He cannot confess before the punishment has been lifted.
Ta ei saa, eks ole, minna pihile enne, kui see ekskommunikatsiooni karistus on ta ära võetud.
But there are some kinds of excommunication that can be lifted by the confessional priest.
Aga on mõningaid selliseid ekskommunikatsiooni karistusi, mida saab ära võtta pihiga. Piht võtab selle.
There are different kinds of
ekskommunikatsioon on eri tasandid, eks ole.
So,
olenevalt sellest teo hullu. For example, from abortion. How can woman who has committed abortion, how he can, and he is a good Catholic still, and wants to convert, how she can take off the
communication? So first of all, so in order that you really get this punishment, you have to be aware of the punishment.
Esimene asi, kui aborti teevad naine, oma lapse ära tapnud naine tahab ekskommunikatsioonist välja päästa, peab ta esiteks saama aru sellest, et tal on pandud.
Only then becomes it valid. That means probably most women who abort today are not excommunicated, even if they're Catholics, because most Catholic women, I suppose, do not know of this punishment.
Nii et enamik tänapäeval, kes teevad aborti, nad ei tea ise, et on ekskommunikeeritud selle teada. Nad ei tea seda ise.
But those who know of it,
aga need, kes teavad, need saavad kahetsa. She needs to come to priest.
So, if she repents her sins and wants to do penance, wants to become Catholic again, she should go to the priest. And the priest will talk to her, and if he thinks that she is sincere, he will start the process.
There's a special process for that.
Well, the thing is, before Pope Francis, the simple priest could not lift the excommunication.
Enne paavst Franciscust tavaline lihtne preester ei saanud võtta.
He had to go to his bishop
or
to the Pope. But a couple of years ago, Pope Francis decided that the confessional priest already in the confessional can lift the excommunication for abortion.
Ja, nii et paavst Franciscus seadis sisse korra, kus lihtne tavaline preester pihitoolis võis sellelt inimeselt võtta ära ekskommunikatsiooni.
So that's the situation. So actually, I could lift the excommunication for abortion in the confessional. If a woman comes to me and confesses and tells me she has this problem, and then I can lift her because of this new law.
Okay, selle uue seaduse tõttu näiteks ka isa prokurör saab võtta selle maha selle ekskommunikatsiooni.
Yeah, but there are other crimes that only the Pope or the Bishop can lift.
Aga on olemas selliseid kuritegusid, mida ainult piiskop või paavst saab ära.
For example, a real formal heretic, I could not lift that excommunication.
Näiteks ikkagi hereetikult ei saa ära võtta.
Let me see. I can, of course, receive a Protestant into the church without asking the bishop, but I'm not sure. Actually not sure. No, I can't. There are some crimes that only the bishop and the Pope can.
Ainult piiskop saab võtta mingitelt hindetelt kuritegudelt ära seda.
But I'm not sure exactly which crime.
Seda ei tea täpselt.
Okay, so for us in practical life, it means we should pray for those people.
Me peame palvetama nende inimeste ees.
That is it. We're finished. Very good. So please, for next time,
järgmisel korral
learn only number 1 actually of this sheet. Only first question, because we didn't get as far as I thought we would get.
Esimene.
Only videos. Do you need 2 for your question?
Yes, nii et esimene.
Ainult esimene küsimus.
Kes on need inimesed, kes ei kuulu pühakute osasse?
Yeah. So we start out easy, and after that it gets a little more. Okay?
And we try to do another attempt to test.
Yes, please. Please, yes.
Test tuleb siis järgmisel korral õigetest tekstidest, et võtame aega sellest.
Järgmine tuleb on.
Ülejärgmine päeva, sest järgmine päeva on isa Ivo siin.
Okay, yes.
teise Iivod ja Katehhees.
tema saab oma katehhees. Palvetab.
Isa ja Poja ja Püha Vaim nimel. Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto, sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper et in saecula saeculorum. Amen. Isa ja Poja ja Püha Vaim nimel.
Amen. Thank you for this excellent catechesis. And stream. That also very interesting.
Okay, aitäh.
Yeah.